Hey guys, it's Sam, how are you guys doing today? Because we're having a fantastic day today. We're going to be doing NASCAR WTF Moments from Watkins Glen. Now, the whole weekend was WTF Moments. It's alright, because the race is boring, and I like exciting races. The whole race was just a smorgasbord of nonsense. Random shot change. You know, for the Xfinity Series, I don't even care about this crash right here. All I really care about is the fact that the 21 is leading. Like, even, who is that? Is that the 21 leading? That can't be Ryan Blaney, because this is the Xfinity Series. It must be someone like freaking Jeff Green. Or one of those Xfinity guys who were underfunded so they still do start and park. Probably someone like that, but what? Who is the 21? Is that like Daniel Hemrick? Probably. I'm not sure. You know, Kyle Busch spun earlier in that race, but I guess he was just practicing for his burnout. Fans here really support their racing.
It's fun to see. Tomorrow I'm hearing some sellouts.
Does anyone else hear the boos? I hear boos. Yeah, Kyle Busch just got like win number 90. I'm actually gonna get serious here because like that's amazing. I remember when he got win number 50. I remember when he got win number 49, and he was tied with Mark Martin for the most wins. And then he eventually broke that. I remember that weekend that he actually broke that Xfinity win, and he got the most Xfinity wins, and he's gotten 40 since then. Nobody's even come close to that. Nobody who is racing the Xfinity Series right now has even hit that 50th win that Kyle Busch got 6 years ago, and now he's at win number 90. He has gotten more than a cup season's worth of wins in the last 6 years. It's insane. It's really insane, and he doesn't even race every weekend. And every weekend that he does race, he doesn't even win every weekend. Most weekends he does, but not every weekend. And I'm not in high doubts that within the next probably year or so, he's gonna get the 100th win. That'll also be kind of sad because he's retiring after 100 wins. For the Cup Series, we got the pole sitter, and the pole sitter is, I don't need to say that. I just don't. Stage 1 winner, you already know. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna tell you because it wasn't Truex. Truex didn't win the stage, so it was Kyle Busch. It looks like Joe Gibbs suspended the ability to not mention Kyle Busch in one of these moments. And that's the big one, at less than 10 miles an hour on pit road. That's how good we are. That's the kind of crashes that we have. Well, Daniel Suarez won stage number 2, but I'm also surprised that Martin Truex Jr. didn't purposefully put him into the wall like he did that one time with Kyle Busch. It's also kind of annoying that every single time that Martin Truex Jr. wins, we have to freaking explain Sherry Pollock's inspirational story about how Martin Truex Jr.'s longtime girlfriend had freaking cancer a few years ago, and they won the race, so that's like super, just a big moment for them to finally come back from the freaking cancer that she had a few years ago to now win this race. He's won like 7 races in the last year. Calm down. It's not like it's his first win in a long time. 1 time, maybe even 2 times, I can take that. But if it's every single time that he wins a race, it gets really annoying. It's also kind of a big FU that they talked about like fuel mileage and how it was a fuel race and likely drivers weren't going to win and they were going to run out. And then for Martin Truex Jr. to win the race, and not only that, not only did he win the race, but he also was able to make it around for the cooldown lap, uphill, downhill, while low on fuel around a big racetrack, to then come into a perfect burnout. It's a kind of a big FU that everybody was talking about. Yeah, they're going to run out of gas soon. Yeah, they're going to run out of gas with like 3 laps to go. But then to him also be able to come around and do a burnout after he wins. Like my least favorite driver, and he comes around to do a perfect burnout. And also some news from yesterday is that Kasey Kahne will be leaving Hendrick. I mean, like, did he not just win the Brickyard 400? Did he not just win like one of the biggest races in NASCAR and the most famous racetrack in the whole entire world? And I'm not aware that he didn't do that. I thought he did do that, but okay, whatever. Let's see who's going to be racing next year for the number 5. William Byron. You're going to give up Kasey Kahne for William Byron. No, it's not even that it's a big issue that William Byron is in it. I just don't think he's ready for it. I don't think he's ready to be in the Cup Series. I think within the next few years, probably even just 1 more year in the Xfinity Series, he'll be ready for the Cup Series. I just don't think he's quite ready at this point because we've seen drivers like Ricky Stenhouse Jr. who has come into the Cup Series without that much Xfinity experience. Granted, he did win 2 Xfinity championships, but I just don't feel like he was ready. And then came in, it took him so long to get his first Cup win. He only got it this May, and he started his career full time in 2013. I don't want that to be William Byron. I don't want him to be one of those guys who don't have enough Xfinity experience and then come in not do good. I want him to do good. That's why I'm not as happy about him being the one who's going to be in the 5. I think that they should put someone in the 5 for 1 year and then put William Byron in the 5. So guys, that's pretty much it. That's all we have. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please share this video on MySpace. Also, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and dislike this video. Also, leave a comment telling me what I did wrong. And as always, stand for Korean leader.